Hey there, friends and fiends, it's your old pal Cerberus, and I'm here today presenting for you It Came from Outer Space. Let's get right down to it with the tale of the tape. It Came from Outer Space was released in 1953 in both 2D and 3D. It was directed by Jack Arnold, who is well known for Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Incredible Shrinking Man, Tarantula, and other iconic TV shows like Gilligan's Island, Brady Bunch, The Love Boat, and Ellery Queen. This stars Richard Carlson, Barbara Rush, Charles Drake, and Russell Johnson, better known as the Professor from Gilligan's Island. It's in black and white, and the runtime is 81 minutes, and it was released by Universal Pictures. They really know how to do their monsters. Alright, now the plot of the film is pretty straightforward alien invasion stuff, but remember when this came out, this format was still kind of new to us, at least on film. And it starts out with an amateur astronomer and his girlfriend. They're watching the stars one night and they see what they think is a meteor crash, and so they head out to the crash site, you know, because they're curious people, to discover that a giant soccer ball has crashed into the side of a mountain. Now, upon further examination of this soccer ball, they discover that it's actually an alien ship crashed into the side of the mountain. Now, before they can get back to tell everybody else, there's a landslide that buries the ship out of sight. So they get back to town and they, you know, cry help. And then nobody believes them, of course. And so over the next few days, a few odd things start happening around town. A few of the townsfolk disappear and then reappear a day or so later. They're making weird purchases, stuff like this. And through, you know, a lot of carrying on, they managed to convince at least the sheriff that something terrible is going on and that there is a spaceship up there. And so the sheriff gathers up his posse, and meanwhile, as the astronomer and his girlfriend go up there, they discover a mine shaft that they think they can get to the ship from. They go down in there and they run into, of all things, the aliens and the people that were disappearing from the town. And it turns out that the aliens can shapeshift into humans and this kind of stuff, and that it wasn't really them that had returned to the town. And now they've got a whole bunch of these people from town that, and they're planning on basically turning this into a suicide mission. Because the surprise here for this film is that these aliens did not come to invade us. They just got a cosmic flat tire. They're here because their XP-14 space modulator has broken down, and you know, there's no intergalactic AAA. So they realize that the townsfolk are becoming hostile, so they're going to blow everything up. I'm going to blow up my ship, right? So, but they're going to take these other townsfolk that they've abducted with them. Well, naturally, the astronomer guy and his negotiating power, he convinces them that not all humans are bad, and to let them go is a sign of good faith, and he'll buy them some time while they fix their flat tire. So he heads out with the hostages, or abductees, or however you want to call it. The sheriff guy sets off some convenient dynamite, and they blow up the whole place, causing a landslide, and they think, oh, they've buried these aliens in there. Well, it's not true. Turns out the alien ship is a lot more powerful than just a landslide. They escape from the mountain and escape Earth, all's well that ends well, and not one single human is harmed by an alien in this film. Now, this is an atmospheric piece of work here. This guy really captures some good, believable interactions between people. It's very creepy. We get some cool images of these shadow figures with glowing eyes and stuff, which is very creepy. The FX are pretty decent. And it has this great soundtrack done on a theremin, which is always very cool. It was written, the story originally was written by Ray Bradbury, the famous science fiction writer. And honestly, Ray Bradbury is one of my favorite authors of all times. And he writes great horror, as a matter of fact. It turns out that Ray presented two different versions of this film to the film people, or to the production company, and one of which had the aliens being hostile and wanting to kill us, and the other one had the galactic flat tire, you know, premise behind it. Well, it turns out that the studio chose the version that we see today, and Bradbury said it was a test. That he said if they had chosen the aliens being hostile, that he wouldn't have been behind it, and that he didn't want his name on it anywhere. Well, it still turns out that someone else got credit for the script, But it turns out that that guy's script contains many lines of dialogue taken directly from Ray Bradbury's film print treatment. So pretty much Bradbury wrote this, almost word for word even. This comes from Castle Films tonight. We're going to show you the 8-minute version that's been cut down from 81. And like you may have heard already tonight, Castle Films made these one-reel 8mm films that were sold for home use prior to, of course, DVDs and VCRs and such. This is readily available on DVD about anywhere for 10 bucks online. It's available in both 2D and 3D versions. So I want you to sit back, have another cold beverage and relax. Happy Halloween to everyone and enjoy It Came from Outer Space.
Our mission was to another world. Only an error dragged us toward Earth.
That you, Tom?
Are you all right?
What happened, George? Is the truck...
Don't be afraid. It is within our power to transform ourselves to look like you or anyone. For a time, it will be necessary.
The phone company called up and reported it missing.
Were they drunk or anything? I mean, did you get it on their breath?
Frank never drinks. He's sick, I tell you.
Well, you ask me, they ain't ever coming back. Otherwise, what would they want to take their clothes for?
Their clothes?
Yeah.
Well, it seems natural to take a change of clothes. They said they'd be going overnight, didn't they?
I know, George. Always on the move, always wanting to go somewhere.
Well, you best go home and get some sleep, the both of you. I'll check around in Carter later. Ellen, Johnny and I have some things to talk over. Would you mind taking the ladies home?
Oh, of course, and I'll stay with Mrs. Dillon for a while, too. We're taking your car, Johnny.
I'll see you later, Ellen.
Bye.
Bye.
Take me to the mine.
Hello? Who is this? Who? It's for you.
This is John Putnam.
We are repairing our ship to leave your world.
What?
We need your help. We hold her hostage as well as the others. Keep your people away, or we will destroy them.
Yes. They've got Ellen.
Ellen? Where? Come on.
Stay where you are. Ah, the dreams we had of knowing other worlds.
Listen to me. There's still a way.
Is there? With a mob after us? All we needed was time.
Let the others go. I'll try and hold off the mob.
And if you fail? No. We'd rather have it end here than fall into their hands.
Wait! Show the mob you mean them no harm.
How can I trust you?
You can always reach out and destroy us with that.
Send them out.
Come on, quick.
Come on!
Clear away, everybody. Clear away. Keep running, Ellen. Hey, any way to close off this entrance?
There's some dynamite back there.
Get it, quick, get it.
Hurry up. We've got to keep that posse away from them.
I guess that takes care of them.
Yeah, that takes care of them.
Well, they've gone.
No, just for now. It wasn't the right time for us to meet. But there'll be other nights, other stars for us to watch. They'll be back.